This is Sandy from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and today I'm going to show you how to do a more advanced crochet stitch called front post double crochet. It's something that you can do and just makes your crocheting look really lovely. Something a little different, but that's okay. We're all learning new things. So let's zoom in here.
Okay, let's get in there.
Okay, and this is awfully dark. I wondered, oh, you see my finger? It's underneath the double crochet that I am going to do. So what we do is we yarn over the needle just like you're going to do a double crochet, but instead of going down into the top of a stitch like at the top of a double crochet, you go under the bar from the front and you go underneath to the other side.
Ooh.
Just like that. Then you yarn over and bring up a loop, so you have 3 loops on your hook. Then you yarn over and bring through 2 loops, and then you yarn over and bring through the last 2 loops. And so what you've done here, let's see if it's going to be a little hard to see because it's very dark, but this is the first front post double crochet. Let me do it one more time just so you can kind of see it again. In my pattern it says chain 1, and now we'll do the second front post double crochet.
So you're not going in the top, the horizontal portion of those crochet stitches?
No, we're not going here at the top where we usually would, under the 2. What we're doing is we're yarning over as you would for any double crochet, and you're going from the right, which is probably looks like to their left.
It probably
So, but my right to left underneath the double crochet in the row below. Then you yarn over and bring up your loop. Then you yarn over and bring through 2 loops. Yarn over and bring through the last 2 loops, and you've done your second front post double crochet. Now the front post is referring to the post that the double crochet makes in the preceding row. So we're not doing the front, the top loops where you would usually go underneath and make your double crochet. You're going around the post underneath. So now at the same time I want to explain, or do you want to do this later?
No, let's go ahead and do it
okay.
now.
Here is what I've done. When I'm using a really nice book, I photocopy for
Which
my
is
own,
allowed for your own use,
personal
yeah.
use, and I like to do this. And so I have the complete instructions along with the diagram up here. Now, I don't know everything, you know. Jeannie does, but I don't. Jeannie's my Joe. She's very smart. But over here, I was at round 4, and I was having a hard time understanding the instructions. So what I did was I came up here to round 4 rather, not row, but round 4. And so I counted how many chains and how many slip stitches, and I go, oh, that's where I had my misunderstanding. So it is really nice to have both, and I would recommend to keep your book nice, make a photocopy for your own personal use. And now if this was lace, I would slip it into a sleeve, and I would use some of our wonderful, what's it called? Highlighting tape. My friend Barbara introduced me to it. It's really wonderful, and I know many of you use it. But if you haven't, try it, because it helps you keep your place. And it's the same thing for crocheting. So if I wasn't using instructions, if I was just using this part up here, the diagram, I would place my highlighter tape over where I was working. Anyway, this is Sandy from Jimmy Beans. I hope you will consider crocheting. It's really a lovely craft, and if you're a knitter and not a crocheter, crochet can add a lot to the details of a knit garment. Anyway, hope you'll try it. This is Sandy from Jimmy Beans Wool. Thank you.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night. There's kids on the corner, stuck in a switchblade fight. And the rock and roll bands play for the